And these curses pertain to who? What that make you? You one of the children of Israel.
That's right.
That's who you is. But guess what? Knowing that comes with requirements.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12.
Bring it out.
Knowing that you're a child of Israel comes with requirements.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel, what do the Lord thy God require of thee?
It says, what does the Lord require of thee? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
So he said we have to fear him, walk in his ways, and love him with all our heart. All that summed up, he just said we have to keep the commandments of the Lord. Guess what? Contrary to what the Christian church taught us, the laws are not done away with. We still have to keep the laws. Did you know that? You figured? Alright, now 1 Corinthians 3:16. Because I see in your bag you got a pack of cools, right?
Nah, it ain't cool. 24.
What are they? They're cigarettes?
Yeah, they're cigarettes.
Alright. How you think the Lord feel about that?
My doctor don't even like it. I know God don't like it. I don't think we're supposed to put nothing out about it that ain't supposed to be there all the way down to the fork. I read all that part. I dealt with it for a little minute. The Muslim thing. I ain't eat no pork for about 4.5 years.
Now look, let me ask you a question. Why you smoke?
I never stop. And I got, hey man, most people that still smoke got high when they buy smoke. That's the only reason they still smoke.
Was it friends that you was around that influenced you to smoke?
Yeah.
The whole neighborhood? Alright. 1 Corinthians 3:16.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16.
How you doing, my sister?
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So, Mr. Lynn, what's your name, sis? What's your name? Nicole? Miss Nicole. This Brother Lynn right here. And I'm teaching him that according to the Bible, we have to keep God's laws and we cannot smoke. Right? You smoke? You smoke? Oh, yep. Miss Nicole, come right here. Come on now. Read that again.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So, Mr. Lynn, your body is the temple of God. You can't do what you want with that body.
Right.
It was lent to you. It's not yours to do whatever you want. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of God is supposed to dwell in you. But the same way I cannot go into a burning house and be safe, is the same way the Spirit of God cannot dwell inside of your body because it's filled with smoke. You understand what I'm saying? Watch it, read.
Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of God.
Mr. Lynn, you defile your temple by smoking cigarettes. Watch what the Lord say.
Him shall God destroy.
What that mean, Mr. Lynn? You gonna die. Now let me ask you a question. You wanna die? So what you gotta do? Proverbs 7:2.
One of the things, stop smoking.
You gotta stop smoking.
Start right there.
You gotta stop smoking. Watch this.
Proverbs chapter 7 verse 2.
He gonna watch this. He about to tell you how to live, Mr. Lynn.
Keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my commandments.
Mr. Lynn, you gotta keep the commandments, and that involves not smoking cigarettes.
Bring it out.
Read.
And live.
That's how you gonna live, Mr. Lynn. That's how you gonna live.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me
You gonna give it a shot? Look.
It's killing me now. Let me say something before you leave. Don't go nowhere. Give me Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. I'm gonna show you something real quick. So a lot of times with our people, like right now, you listening, you trying to hear the word of God, and a lot of times other people, they'll come pull you away. Watch this, read.
Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye always obey, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation.
Do what?
Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
With what?
With fear and trembling.
You know why the scripture says work out your own salvation with fear and trembling? Because God can kill you as soon as you walk off from here. Right. But it's not about this physical body dying though. Because our spirits don't live on if you keep the commandments of God.
That's right.
When he talking about you dying, it's talking about after you die. You understand? Because after you die, that's when the party starts. You understand? Now he bringing it out to you just right. Now I'm gonna show you one other thing that you can start doing today. Give me Habakkuk. You know what I want? Cause you got that cross on your neck. Now I'm gonna show you. Come around. Look at this sign. Look at this sign over here.
Cross. That cross is don't stand for the Christians.
Now.
Cross stands for double cross.
They stand for what?
Double cross.
The double cross. All right, but most of our people, when they wear that, they think of who? This man right here, white Jesus.
I ain't never thought about that.
Right. But watch this though. Watch what the Bible say, read.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. What profit the graven image?
The Bible said, what profited the graven image? Read.
That the maker thereof had graven it, the molten image, and a teacher of lies.
Hey, what?
A teacher of lies.
So that cross, it teach our people lies, for number one. The Bible said what profited. What the profit is that the white man that make that stuff, when we buy it, when we spend our money on it, they profiting off that stuff. It teach our people lies. It keep that man right there going. Like you might wear it for another meaning, but when somebody else see it around your neck, they're gonna think, okay, that's white Jesus, but we keep the cross going. You know what God said you should do with that? Give me Isaiah chapter 30, verse 22.
Bring it up.
Watch this. Because that's a graven image. You understand? Watch what the Bible say, read.
In the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 22.
Bring it up.
Ye shall defile also the covering of thy graven images.
Of what?
Of thy graven images.
A cross is a graven image. Right. An image that people make. Read.
Of silver and the ornament of the molten images of gold.
Of what?
Of gold.
Silver and gold.
Thou shalt cast them away.
Do what?
Cast them away.
God says if you love him, you should cast that thing away. Read.
As a mistress cloth.
As what?
As a mistress cloth.
What is a mistress cloth? That's like a woman wiping herself when she on her period.
Bring it up.
When her mistress cycle on. God said cast that thing away like a mistress cloth. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 25.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you how serious that thing is to God. Because God will kill you just for that having that cross on.
That's right.
Watch this, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 25.
And you might have never known that because in the church, they don't teach us that. Because the pastor got one on. They not going to teach us this. But when we come back, we know how to read now. We're not slaves no more.
Right.
This Bible talking to us. We know how to read. We don't have to go by what the pastor say because all they want is the money. You see, they want that 10%. We don't want your money. We just want to teach you what the Bible say. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 25. The graven images.
The what?
The graven images.
So now we're talking about the graven image again, read.
Of their gods.
Of what?
Of their gods.
Because them graven images, other people worship that stuff like they gods. The stuff they be setting up, they worship that stuff like they gods. Read.
Shall ye burn with fire?
What?
Shall ye burn with fire? Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein. For it is an abomination.
It is what?
An abomination.
A what?
An abomination to the Lord thy God. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thine house.
What does the Bible say?
Neither shalt thou bring an abomination unto thy house.
That thing is an abomination to God. He said you ain't even supposed to bring that thing in your house.
Bring it out.
You understand that? Hey, come back up, bro.
Miss Lynn, what you supposed to do with that cross? And a Chevy? Well, make sure it's an Edomite Chevy.
I said out in the traffic.
Oh, out in traffic? Oh, nah, just throw it away. Well, look, what you gonna do with it? You gonna keep it on?
Something else.
Sirach 5 and 7. Bring it out. Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Actually, 7 and 56.
Now they tell me to believe in something don't mean I gotta believe in it. Like you telling me something, I ain't gotta believe you. Why would I believe
You're right.
him?
Look, I don't want you to believe me. I'm man.
I'm just saying.
I want you to believe this.
Yeah,
I want you to believe God, not me.
Right.
7 and 56. Yup. Second Ezra chapter 7, verse 56. Watch this, Mr. Lynn, because it's something that you're not thinking about. Maybe you don't feel like it's an important deal. Maybe you don't believe it as of now. But before you leave, I do want you to walk away and consider this.
Second Ezra chapter 7, verse 56. For while we live and committed iniquity.
Mr. Lynn, while we live and wore Christian crosses, that's vain and a teacher of lies. Read.
We consider not.
Right now, you're not considering what he just brought out. The fact that you're supposed to get rid of that cross. Watch.
That we should begin to suffer for it after death.
You do understand that the death here is not the one we worried about, right? There's a death after this. There's a second death. That's the one that you should fear. And that cross alone will get you tossed in that lake of fire. Revelation chapter 20, verse 12. We all have to sit in that judgment seat before God. You understand? You have to answer for everything. Read.
End of February.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 12. And the books were open, and another book was open,
Listen while you walk away.
which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things.
Mr. Lynn, you're going to be judged out of those books.
Go with him, Dave.
Get rid of that cross.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, His word, His word, His word.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.